Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be here. As Ms. Tina said, the purpose of my presentation today is to familiarize you with the new EB. As you probably know, EB stands for Electronic Book Player. Our company put the original EB on the market a year ago, but we have since all developed an improved model which we believe will be a big seller in both China and the US.
Ms. Yang, can you tell us in what ways the new EB is better than the old model?
Certainly. First of all, the old model had a rather small screen, so not much information could appear at one time. So on the new model, we have made the screen much bigger and...
Excuse me, but what are the MBPs mainly used for?
Oh, there are many uses and I'll explain them in detail a little later. First, I'd like to...
Before you go on, Ms. Yang, could you tell us if the original EB sold well in the US?
You were right, Mr. Tim. Your colleagues do want to know all about it.
Can you ship this batch of cotton within 5 or 6 weeks?
What kind of cottons are they? May I see your list? Ah, machine prints.
Yes, mainly prints. There are a few plain as well. Here they are.
I see. And the quantities?
200 rolls of each. Make it 200 rolls for each sample.
How many rolls altogether?
20 prints and 5 plain. That makes 5,000 rolls in all.
6 weeks, did you say?
Yes, 5 to 6 weeks.
We could manage the plain rolls in 6 weeks. The prints might be put off to 8 weeks.
8 weeks? We can wait that long.
That's the best we can do just now, I'm afraid.
Can't you make it 7 weeks for the prints?
What about taking the prints in 2 shipments? 2,000 rolls in 7 weeks, and the remainder a week later.
That might be acceptable. I shall have to cable our Beijing office to get their approval. You can definitely supply in the time you've given me, I suppose.
Yes, I'll see that you get those delivery. Shipping by SS American as usual, is that all right?
That's right.
When can we expect your confirmation of the order?
As soon as I hear from Beijing, that will be either Friday or Saturday.
All right.
Mr. Black, I'd like to take some time off. I've been feeling exhausted these days.
That's no problem. Let me see, you still have 10 days annual leave left, is that right?
Yes. I was wondering if I could take another 2 weeks off.
That's long leave. How's your project coming along?
The project I'm in charge of now will be done by the end of this week. I'd like to take my leave from next Monday on.
Well, all right, but you make sure to tie up loose ends before you leave.
Thank you, Mr. Black. There are no immediate projects coming up at the moment. Mr. Smith will be in charge during my absence. He is taking part in several projects as my assistant and knows how to maintain relationships with our clients.
Great. I hope you have a good relaxation and come back refreshed.
I will. Many thanks, Mr. Black.
Hello, ABC Company. Can I help you?
Yes, of course. I am calling to apply for a job as an accountant.
Can you name some courses you completed?
Sure. The main courses I took included commercial accounting, cost accounting, industrial accounting, electronic accounting, and so on.
We have received your resume in answer to our ads. I would like to talk with you regarding your qualification for this position, okay?
It is my honor to have this chance for this interview. Well, my major is commercial English. You know, and I am not only familiar with useful English expressions in business, but also learn some theories on this field. Besides, during my college learning period, I also attended some commercial activities to strive for the opportunity of practicing what I learned.
What is your greatest weakness?
Well, I was a diligent student when I stayed in my college. I dislike meeting the deadline when I am working on a project. I am always willing to complete it well ahead of the schedule.
What is the greatest disappointment in your life?
Well, I lost my grandpa when I was only 10. I often recall the period when he fed me.
Well done. Another question. When will you start work, if you are hired?
I will start my work at the beginning of next month.
May I fix an appointment with Dr. Kui?
Sure.
When will it be convenient for her?
Any time is all right, except Sunday.
How about 10 o'clock tomorrow?
Okay, I'll tell her.
Well, to come straight to the point, could you tell us something about your new price?
Most willingly. It's $600 per ton.
That's a high price.
But you know, the price of this article has soared up since last year.
I know, but I must say it's still unacceptable. Couldn't you make a discount for me? You see, we have such a long-term cooperation, and our business could be mutually beneficial.
Okay, I can make a special offer for you. This price is based on careful calculations. And it is the lowest price we can offer to you.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.